Well, this is too good to be true!
It's like, oh, I don't care if there's this shape-shifting fucking thing in the sky. You know, it's only when the thing comes onto the ground and then it comes into everybody's house, then everybody starts to care, right? Until it comes into until everything comes on the ground and the government can't hide it, okay? Because it's everywhere, until these things are all across the world, all on the ground, and everybody can see it, and it's on the news, then suddenly, oh, look at these aliens that just came out of nowhere. It's like, no, you fucking idiot. The aliens were there for a gajillion years already. But because it wasn't on the news, because they control the news, you didn't even fucking know it.
This was not the enemy.
The White House gives an update on the New Jersey drone sightings. Per NBC News, the large number of unexplained nighttime drone sightings in New Jersey and other East Coast states created panic, which at one point shut down an airport. Now, Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, says many of those drones were authorized and known by the government. She told reporters at a briefing January 28th,
After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy.
NBC News reports that in December, New York Stewart International Airport was forced to close its runways for roughly an hour due to drone activity in the airspace. New York Governor Kathy Hochul requested federal assistance at the time, saying the problem had, quote, gone too far. On December 16th, the DHS, FBI, FAA, and Department of Defense issued a joint statement on ongoing response to the reported drone sightings, saying, having closely examined the technical data and tips from concerned citizens, we assess that the sightings to date include a combination of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, and law enforcement drones, as well as manned fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and stars mistakenly reported as drones. We have not identified anything anomalous and do not assess the activity to date to present a national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast.
You know, I'm sure by now everybody is aware of these mysterious drones and the orbs as well. You know, there's more than one thing going on here. And I'm going to explain it to you. I've been studying this for 40 years, and you really do need to at least listen to me before you turn me off concerning such. You know, I believe we live in the modern times right now in the most dangerous and deceptive time in modern history. And there's things that are already happening and are going to continue to happen that are all designed for you to believe the false narrative. You know, if you don't already know, which I believe you do, you know, there's nothing that we see on the internet or YouTube that they do not want us to see. And you also need to understand that AI is controlling, they're allowing the governments of the world, they're allowing AI to control them. And of course, it's Satan that controls, it says in Psalms 2, says the kings of the earth conspire together against him, God, and his anointed. And that's what you see going on. So,
Kushner is a billionaire real estate developer and publisher.
Jared Kushner has ties to Wall Street investors, the Jewish community in New York City, and also the media community.
He bought the New York Observer newspaper when he was 25 and once tried to buy the Los Angeles Dodgers. He didn't have a formal title in the Trump campaign, but campaign sources say he was among the candidate's most trusted advisors. One source telling CNN Kushner was intimately involved in the decision to fire campaign manager Corey Lewandowski last summer. Said to be intensely loyal, Jared Kushner once pushed back against his own newspaper, which accused Trump of being anti-Semitic. Kushner, an Orthodox Jew, wrote that Trump, quote, embraced my family and our Judaism since I began dating my wife.
I have a son-in-law who's Jewish, Jared, who's a great guy. My daughter is Jewish. I have grandchildren that are Jewish, okay? And I love them. I love them.
What are you doing, Randy?
I'm making a list of rich people with $1 million we can borrow from Joyce bail.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
They're super rich.
They're pretend, Randy. Just like Richie Rich and Donald Trump. They're just TV characters.
I don't think politicians are natural crooks.
Not all of them.
No, I don't think most of them are. I think they are actors. And actors are neither men nor women. Actors belong to a third sex. Actors are actors, and one aspect of it is the political game. But that kind of acting is not lying, as long as it refers to and reflects and exalts the essential, commonly held ideals of a culture. Those performances are part of our culture, even though they are performances, even though some of the actors themselves may be cynical about their performance. But what we have now cannot be excused in those terms.
I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
No way.
And
I don't know what to say. I've seen the change in so many people. I feel like it's invasion of the body snatchers, to tell you the truth. Demons have been released on the earth or something, you know. I happened to scan through some of the older things that I've looked at, and wowee, folks. People have changed so much. I'm just going to play a couple things, but I just want you to know that if something happens to me, it's most likely the person that I seem to be trapped with. And I'm pretty horrified by the whole thing. You know, I don't know what else to say, but I'm seeing it all around me. And control your minds. Fight against evil as best you can. I like this gentleman.
They constantly try to keep us in a state of fear. The fear state is of a low, instinctual vibration, which psychologically affects us in many ways.
And that's very true. And that's what we're seeing all around us. And I don't know how we're going to stop this. I unfortunately don't think we can. I wish we could. Anyway, it's just unbelievable how things have changed in my life, and it's almost as if some darkness has tried to push me further and further away from any kind of love and stability that I've always known. And I don't understand it. I don't mean to be depressing. I just want people to know that I can't be the only one going through this misery. I'm certain that I'm not. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know what one can do now at these times. And I did find, she's very good. I really like her. I'm assuming it's a her. And she did this right here. What's your price? I really like her, folks. I'm going to put her link up. I've looked at so many things of late, and I've come to the conclusion that no conclusion can be made, because the most evil people are running the world. And they're not people, folks. I don't know what they are, whether they're possessed, what's actually happening. But I'm going to show you a couple things right now. I want you to see this vid. And we look at the way the world is. Shocking. I know I can only go 15 seconds on any one thing. Not that anyone would report it, probably. And then, let me look at my liked videos. I saw something that was interesting. Maybe true, maybe not, but they put things in movies all the time. God, I have to go to my liked videos. I have so many channels that I sub and pay close attention to. Let's see which one it is. Oh yeah, this was horrifying.
You alright?
I don't know what gives here. Hang on. This is called the fifth wave. I want you to see what she allegedly shows him. She shows him a person. There it is. That's what's actually in the brain of this individual. I'm going to back it up to here so you can see the individual before he shows him the brain. I mean, is it possible that it's inside these people? See, now this is what the kid looks like. This is in the fifth wave. It's called the Parasite's True Form Scene. I can put this link up too. But then they show him through these glasses that that's really what's inside his brain, and that's what people are fighting. And then ask him to dispatch the other one. See the button? And she says, do it, push the button, you got to prove to me, blah, blah, blah. What's going on, folks? What have we come to? Holy shit. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I don't mean to be. People, there's other people that say, things are getting better and they're afraid and that's why this is occurring. And, well, I don't know, folks. I don't know. I want somebody, anybody, to give me their opinions on what they actually think is going on, because it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder.